Hi, hello, good morning, all. Welcome to the second day of Basic Web Designing course. And I think all understood the yesterday's class, and you can also, if you have any doubt, you can also share with us. And welcome all. So, sir, on to you.
Thank you and good morning, everyone. Let's get started for the day. I had actually handed over a template to you yesterday. Was anybody able to work on it? Could you just tell me if any one of you worked on those templates yesterday? Guys, anyone? Okay, so I take it no one worked on those templates, I guess, right? Okay, yeah. I'm audible, right? Am I audible? Okay, yeah. Thank you, Akash. Okay. So, yeah, if any one of you worked on those templates, could you just share it with me right now? Like, or okay, okay, it's fine. Like, just like you, I believe you have a WhatsApp group, right? So just upload it to the Google Drive and share it in that group. And Akash, please get back to me on that. Okay. Yep. Okay. For today, let's get started. Today we're going to be covering how we can host a website on GitHub. Is anyone familiar with GitHub? Yeah, do you know what Git is? Okay, great. Okay. For those who don't know, I'll just give a small overview. Git is something like a version control system, a versioning system, which is like basically what it does is imagine that you have 10 people in your team. 10 people will be working on the same particular code, right? So we need some kind of a system to track the workflow of all these people, and also if there comes some kind of problematic code or something like that, we need to be able to go back into the previous versions. And it's more of like a collaborative work plus a versioning and all that stuff. That is what is Git is all about. But today we are not going in deep into that versioning system and all. Today we'll be just taking a look at how we can host a website on GitHub. Okay, let me just share my screen. Okay, I hope everyone can see my screen. Yeah. Okay. So what you do is, what I'm going to do is, yesterday I showed you this is going to be very quick and it'll be over very fast. And then I'll open the forum for discussions and we'll discuss. If you had worked on the template yesterday, we'll discuss on that. Maybe you can share it here. And if you have any doubts, we can clear it after that. Okay. So basically, what we need first of all is, a GitHub account. So you will need a GitHub account. You will need to sign up. You'll need to provide an email ID and sign up. Then you need to download something called Git Desktop. Yeah, just search GitHub download and you'll be directed to this website. Just download whatever version you're working with, and yeah, and just install that. Okay, that is what you need to do with the installation of the GitHub Desktop. It's pretty much very easy. The installation is pretty much very easy, and then after you install, you'll be asked to log in. Okay, so this is what you get after you verify your email and sign up into GitHub. So what you do is, guys, pay attention to how we are creating this. You go to repositories and you click new. Okay, and then you are directed to a page, create a new repository page, and then here you type in some name, in the sense, okay, let's say portfolio github.io. Yep, okay, portfolio.github.io, and then yeah. So if you're working with if you want everyone to see the site, of course you'll have to put it as public, but just remember this: if you are working with code that you don't want the public to see, you can always choose a private repository, but for a free account there are limitations in GitHub for a private repository. Okay, so you go in and create repository, and yeah, okay, so your repository is basically created. Now you need to load files into it. Okay, so what you do is, after setting up that GitHub desktop in your PC, you'll just click setup in desktop, and it will ask permission to open GitHub desktop. Just grant it, and yeah, let's wait for it to open up. Oh, yeah, okay, so it is opened up here, as you can see. Okay, so it is asking that we should clone, if we need to clone the repository. Just click clone the repository, and as you can see, it is performing the cloning. And yeah, okay, so fine. So your repository has been cloned. Okay, yeah, and this is the explorer that you are going to just click this like view files in the repository, and it will show you where the local location of all those files are. So what I'm gonna do is, I'll just for demonstration purpose, okay, I'll just select this file single, and I'll just paste it here. Let's see what happens in GitHub. Okay, so yeah, it has detected that change. It has detected that we have added that single.html file. So what you need to understand is, in GitHub, everything is about commits and pushing and stuff like that. Okay, so what basically a commit is, you are actually, after doing the code, you're actually submitting something, like submitting a code is what commit is, and what pushing the code is, you are actually uploading it to um, the GitHub servers. So let me show you how we can, you need to add a commit. You need to add what you are committing. So I'll just go in on single.html. Yeah, add. It's up to you of what you add. That is not at all relevant. And you commit to master. Let's see what happens. Okay, and you get this option to publish this branch to GitHub. Okay, so you publish this branch to GitHub. Let's see how this goes. Okay, you can see that fetching the origin, refreshing repository. Yeah, this is how you perform pull in the GitHub desktop. You just click fetch origin, and it will do the pull for you. Yeah, and now you go to this, your GitHub normal website, and you go to settings. You have a lot of code, issues, pull request, actions, etc. And now you go to settings, and there below down there is an option called GitHub Pages, and you in the source change this to master branch. Okay, and after changing it to master branch, you can see that, yeah, your site is ready to be published at blah blah blah, something like that. They told us something. Okay, so let's just go in, and we made some changes to the settings. This is fetched now, just for the time being. Let's see if there are any changes. Okay, refreshing repository. Yeah, nothing happened. So now let's put the whole code in there. Okay, this is the portfolio website which I showed you yesterday. We're going to put the whole code into the GitHub portfolio folder. Okay, let's see how this is getting reflected in GitHub Desktop. Okay, so as you can see, all the files that were added have been, versioned or recorded by uh, has been recorded by this. Yeah, we have a small problem here. Okay, yeah, has been recorded by this GitHub Desktop. And one thing here, there is an unwanted file in here, so I'm just going to be removing that. Let's see what it is. PHP send. There's a PHP file. Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. I don't think it will affect it in any way. Let's see. Um, let's give it something like full upload. Yeah, you can give anything you want in the commit. And yep, you did the commit. Committing to master. Yeah, okay. So, the commit is done, but we have not pushed it to our origin. We have not pushed it to a server. And now we are going to push it to server. Yes, you can see if you push origin, it will just push the whole stuff to the GitHub, our servers, and you can see remote resolving stuff like that. And okay, yeah. So your code is pushed into the GitHub servers. Let's see how it is getting reflected up here. Uh-huh. Yeah, the thing you have to understand is if you want to view your pages in GitHub, you go to that particular repository which you created in the settings, and in the GitHub pages, you'll see this, and you just click that, and yeah, as you can see, it is hosted on the web and anyone can access it now. Let's see. Okay, I'll just put it in the chat and just see if everyone can access this. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm just putting the link in the chat so you can see everyone can access this now. Right, it is https @3usneo. That is my username in GitHub .github.io/portfolio.github.io. Okay, so that's it. That's all what you need to, that's just simple as that. If you want to host a website on GitHub, it is as simple as this. Okay, you just need to like have your website ready. You just need to create a GitHub profile, create a Git repo, enable the, GitHub pages in the settings. Just remember that particular thing. That is the only thing that that is you need to pay attention to. Here you come and in the GitHub pages, you change the source to master branch. That is what you do, to activate your GitHub pages, and then you commit all your changes, you push all your changes, and then it gets reflected in this particular URL. Okay, so somebody you might be wondering if we can have a custom URL of our own. Yes, we can. And one other thing, so custom URLs cost money, right? Not necessarily, because I'll show you something. We have a site called, just make a note of it. It will be very useful. We have a site called freenom.com. You just go into freenom and then yeah, you can see that to find, check your availability of the domain. Let's just say I'm going to check yeah, so Neeraj itself. Yeah, I'll just search Neeraj itself. Okay, and I'm going to check the availability. Okay, yeah, we've got quite a lot of them actually. See, most of them is not available. Okay, it depends on the name. So let's just go for Neeraj Ipe and the okay, yeah. As you can see here, all these domains, neerajipe.tk, .ml, .ga, .gq, everything is free. You see, it's 0.0 USD. What you need to do is just get it now and you'll be asked to create an account. Don't worry, you won't be asked for your credit card or anything. This is going to be free for like I think you can extend it up to 24 months. That is 2 years probably. I think 12 months or 24 months. Let's just see how this goes. Okay, yeah, that is how you do it. Yeah, okay, you need an account first of all, or else it will show, not available, not available. Yeah, so you can get your free domain from Freenom. and you can actually use it to okay. So how do you after you brought a domain from Freenom, how do you actually point it to, how do you make it understand that when I click this it needs to go to this particular URL? For that, after you get your domain from Freenom, there is something called name servers, NS name servers. You just need to change that to GitHub name servers. And if you don't know where the GitHub name servers are, just Google it and you'll find it. And yep, that's how you host a website on GitHub. That's how you connect, how you get a free domain and connect it to your GitHub repo and make it available on that. That was pretty easy, right? That is all there is to it. Okay, and it is a totally different story if you're working with servers and okay, if you're working with servers and other domains. Maybe I can just show you how a server hosting looks like. Okay, yeah, there are a lot of there are a lot of hosting providers there, but yeah, this is one of those hosting providers, delete zero. So I have an account here, so let's just see. Okay, I have one service running, so let's go into this. Most probably the common thing that you get when you buy a hosting is something called a cPanel. This is what you're going to get, this screen. Let it load for just a second. Okay, yeah. This screen is what you get when you buy a hosting. Okay, this is called a cPanel, and here you have all the provisions to do stuff. On the right side, you can see that all the stats are list. I have 6 add-on domains out of 100. My disk usage is 20 GB out of infinity. My SQL usage is blah blah blah. Bandwidth is this. Subdomains, etc. 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 So yeah, if you have a hosting of your own, you can host n number of websites there. You can add, as you can see, some of the websites only have HTTP, and nowadays it shows up as not secure and Chrome and all, right? That is called something called SSL certificates. That and all you can install here. Yeah, this is it. SSL bar TSL. You can install the SSL certificates using this. Yeah, you can create email IDs. Yeah, you've seen like custom email IDs, right? Info at say neeraj.in. You've seen stuff like that, right? That and all. If your domain is connected to this particular hosting, you can create those email accounts for free here. Nothing much there. Yeah, and we have the databases thing. We have a lot of stuff here. Okay, so FTP accounts. FTP accounts. Normally, what we do is after creating a website, you don't usually uh, upload it manually like you do it in Google Drive or something. You use something called as a file manager or an FTP manager. The most popular one that I use is FileZilla. Yeah, okay. FileZilla is one of the popular you know FTP managers or file managers that are used to connect to servers. So you first of all you'll need these credentials to connect to that particular server. You'll need the host name, you'll need the username, you'll need the password. Port is default, and just quick connect, and all the stuff in the server will be listed on the right side. And if you whatever you want to push to the server, you just select it from here and then push it to the server. This is how actual professional hosting works. I told you how the Git works. I told you how this hosting works. This is how things are done in the web world. Okay, so yeah, that is pretty much it. And hosting, if you want to buy a hosting, it is going to cost you. Yeah, and there are base level plans which are less costly, of course. Yeah, you can always go for that. If you are ever into web development, my recommendation is that you buy a hosting, at least a minimal hosting. It's not going to cost you much. Even I think my plan has unlimited bandwidth, unlimited email IDs, unlimited domains, stuff like that. But it just cost me around 1,200 rupees, and I have many websites running, so That is not much of an amount with the amount compared to which I can generate. So if you are into web development, I suggest that you buy a hosting. Yeah, if you are still finding it tough to buy a hosting, there are a lot of free hosting services available. You won't get, the out of the box, the superb features and all, but then yeah, you get most of the things. So yeah, that is about how to host it on Git and about servers and stuff like that. So guys, any questions? Guys, questions? Or you want to share what you did yesterday, the portfolio website, anything at all? Yeah, yesterday I was talking about a giveaway. I hope you remember that is still on, and if you can mail it to my email ID, the portfolio, whatever you did within 2 days, the offer still stands, and I'm going to give it, do the giveaway if you are going to mail me within the next 2 days. Okay. Yes, and anything to discuss, any doubts, anything to clarify, anything you didn't understand at any point of time? Guys, can you please respond? I don't know where we stand with the silence. Guys, can I get a response? Hello? Okay, so if that is it, that is all. Shall we wind up? Guys, can you give any response? And not getting a response from anyone. Guys, you there? Okay. So, yeah, I think if there is nothing, we can wind this session up, guys. Anything? Okay, it's clear. Okay, okay, no doubts. Okay, fine. Okay, yeah. If you have any doubt or anything, do reach out to me, and I'll just put in my email ID here. I told you about the giveaway yesterday. Yeah, so that is still valid for the next 2 days. So if you are doing that portfolio website, do you do upload it to Google Drive and send it to me over email, and I will give you what I promised. Okay, this is my email ID. I just put it in the chat. You can you can just reach out to me if you have any queries or anything. And thank you everyone for attending. And of course, uh, thank you team GC Idukki for arranging the session. Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, sir. It's a wonderful class for us, and it's a beautiful occasion that we got a special, wonderful class and new ideas and more informations from this topic. I think all you understand that about this. And if you have any doubt, you can contact with us, sir. And sir, please say what you feel from this.
Yeah, it's been great taking sessions for you because yeah, I had a lot of responses yesterday, and it's good to see people were asking doubts and even correcting me. That's really good. I really appreciate it, and thank you guys. Thank you for being here. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, sir. And we have a token of appreciation. Um, Wait for a moment.